You really brought stuffed animals out to the woods.
You said it would be scary.
Just to scare you, and you actually bought them.
Well, usually I believe people when they tell me I'm gonna be scared.
Look, I still don't understand why we came out this far. It's not like we're gonna see anything.
You never know. Besides, this is where it all happened. It'll still be creepy.
How do you know where we're going?
I don't, really.
What?
Kidding! Here it is.
And here she is.
Hi.
Hello. Person sitting in the middle of the woods at night without a flashlight.
I forgot it. Seems an odd thing to forget. Or maybe I didn't want to be seen.
Looks like you failed there. You from the other camp?
I guess.
Why are you out here by yourself?
There was no one else to come out here with.
You're some kind of weirdo, aren't you?
Well, it certainly has been nice meeting you, but I've been picked on enough today. So I will go somewhere else.
Hey, look. My name's Vanessa.
I'm, Danny.
Okay. This is Claire, and this charmer is Lindsay.
You say charmer like I'm not one.
You're not.
Well, your opinion is false. Look, you're obviously lost or something, so why don't you hang out with us for a while, and then we'll help you get back to your camp.
Yeah, I didn't think there was another camp here anymore.
Yeah, Camp Espantosa. On the other side, it's still open, just not as popular anymore after
After what?
just stories. So what do you say?
Well, I guess it's better than the alternative.
Don't be so sure.
So, why are you out here?
Oh, we do this a lot. Come out to the middle of the woods at night. Usually not this far, but our brilliant leader had a plan.
And you come out here to do what exactly?
Hang out, mostly. We don't really get along with the other campers.
Because they don't really like us. But at least we have each other.
Yeah, we're like sisters.
Claire's adopted, obviously.
And you know what else we do here, Danny? No. Tell ghost stories.
Well, Vanessa and I do anyway.
I've been practicing. I'm not a big fan of ghost stories.
Really?
Yeah,
Is it because they scare you?
I guess.
Well, then you're just who we're looking for.
For what?
To tell ghost stories with. Look around. You couldn't find a better place to tell them. Anything could happen out here. Anything.
Thanks, but...
What? Would you rather be alone? Because we could go somewhere else.
No! Don't leave.
Then it's decided. I'm telling the first story.
But I thought I was gonna go first tonight.
Why would you go first? Okay. Once upon a time, in a very nice neighborhood, there was one house. Didn't quite belong. See, it was said to be haunted by the lady in white.
Here it is. No one's been in it for over 70 years.
Why haven't they torn it down?
My dad said they tried a bunch of times, but something wasn't wrong. A weird storm came out of nowhere. People got hurt. So eventually they decided to give up and put a fence around it. Are you sure you want to do this, Alexis? I have a bad feeling.
I'll be alright.
Besides, Molly, you get a bad feeling about everything. I don't even think it looks all that bad. I mean, if you look past the fire damage, the peeling paint, the broken windows, looks to be bullet holes, and that blood splatter on the door. Did you see that?
What?
In the upstairs window.
What was it?
It looked like a lady in white.
Stop messing around, Hayden.
I'm not.
It was probably just the drapes or something. Who is this lady in white anyways?
How do you not know this story?
My parents don't talk about stuff like this.
Well, her name was Abigail Caldwell. It was the only place she ever lived. She even turned it into an orphanage after her parents died.
Why would she do that?
No one really knows, but people say it was so she could help kids avoid having a childhood like hers.
What was so bad about her childhood?
Her parents were really strict and supposedly into some weird stuff. Never let her out of the house. Her only friends were her dolls.
Creepy.
Yeah, but when she wasn't playing with them, she was looking out the attic window watching the children play. When her parents found her doing that, or anything else for that matter, they'd lock her in the attic closet for days as their punishment.
Oh man.
As Abigail got older, she blamed her parents for a horrible life. And somewhere around her 20s, they died under suspicious circumstances. It was ruled accidental, but people always wondered. About 3 years later, she opened the orphanage.
Well, at least she tried to help with her kids.
Yeah, but her childhood really messed her up. There are rumors about how she treated the children. They say she'd become her parent. The townspeople never saw them outside. They were about to close the place down.
When the fire happened, the fire department came to put it out, and they saw her standing on the porch rocking as the house burned behind her.
They found the children locked in the room.
Were they? Wow. What happened to her?
Well, the fire was ruled accidental, and she was put in an institution for a while. When she got out, she returned to the house. A few years later, they found her body locked in a closet, wearing a white dress.
What happened to...
No one knows for sure, but the rumor was some townspeople took revenge for what happened to the children. They say she's been haunting the place ever since.
And just think, Alexis, maybe you can join her.
I think I'll pass. Ghosts aren't real. Abigail Caldwell is dead and buried. Or at least dead. There's nothing in this house besides some cobwebs, broken furniture, and bad memories. So, I go in and what?
Take one item that belongs to her, in and out in no time.
Don't do it, Alexis. It's not worth it.
A bet's a bet, Molly.
You shouldn't go in her house.
You worry too much, Molly. I'll be fine.
Well, Godspeed then.
Thanks.
Who says Godspeed?
I do. Where are you going?
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I'm not standing out here by myself.
Then come with me.
To the bathroom? That'd be awkward.
I meant to my house.
Oh. But what about Alexis?
What about her? We'll be right back.
Fine, but let me be clear. I'm not on board with this. Any of this.
This isn't so bad. Just an old house. An old, dusty, decrepit house. There's nothing to be scared of. Ah! Crap! Wow. She did have a lot of dolls. Maybe I'll just take one of those and... Well, that's a cliche. Here, kitty. I bet you're not afraid. Or, you are. Who's there? I'm just letting Molly get to me. There's nothing in this house besides me, some burnt up dolls, and a cat. I'm laughing, children. I gotta get out of here. Just relax. Slowly make your way to the door that you left open. And... Oh God, who's there? Oh man!
Did you come to play?
What?
Did you come to play?
No?
That's too bad.
Are you?
I am.
Holy crap.
I assure you there's nothing holy in this house. You're afraid.
Seems like a natural feeling.
I suppose.
Look, I just came to...
Take something. I know.
How could you?
I was watching. From the window. It wasn't the drapes. I'm glad you came. I've been rather lonely all these years with just my dolls. And the children, of course. You heard their laughter, I suppose?
Yeah?
When I hear them laugh, I relive it all again. Every painful moment. They said I murdered them, but how could I murder the only things I ever loved? They were like me. Damaged.
Then why did you let them die?
What did you say? How dare you come into my house and accuse me of such things?
I'm sorry, I just heard.
You shouldn't always believe what you hear. I had locked them in their room because they wouldn't listen to me. Unruly children need to be punished. When the fire happened, I raced upstairs. The doors were so hot and flames were everywhere. I couldn't breathe, and the next thing I knew, I was outside on the porch. I tried to get back in, but it was too late. So I sat and waited. They locked me up, and when I got out, I came back here. To the only home I've ever known.
How did you die?
They murdered me. The ones who believe that I am responsible for the children's. They tied me up and locked me in the closet. The one in the attic. The same one I was locked in as a child. I pleaded with them, but they didn't listen.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
Yeah.
Then perhaps you could do me a favor.
What?
I'm bound here, in this house, with these memories until I am released.
Look, I would love to help, but my friends are waiting, so...
It wasn't really a favor. If you don't help, you shall remain here with me, my dolls, and the children.
What do I have to do?
It's true what they said about my parents. They had certain hobbies. And this book was theirs. If you read this aloud, I shall be free.
I can't read this. It's in
Try.
And you'll let me go.
Of course.
Promise.
You're in no position to ask for a promise. But I shall do what I said I would.
Why can't you?
It needs to be recited by the living, and you're the only thing alive in here.
In visus LA moment permissum thy vomica duco solenti act fioi victus victus fioi solenti act.
She should be back by now.
Would you relax? She'll be out soon.
You don't know that. Something could have happened to her. You should go in there and get her.
Me? Why not you?
What of our shared history would make you think that I would go to that haunted house?
Look, it doesn't matter. Here she is. What took you so long?
I'm sorry. Was I gone for some time?
Yeah, we're worried.
That's very sweet of you. To be concerned about my well-being.
Well, what did you take? Wait, you didn't take anything, did you?
I wouldn't say that.
Wow, that was almost good. Thanks for the almost compliment. You look confused.
I am.
About?
About why Alexis was acting so weird in the end. Because it wasn't Alexis. What?
It was the lady in white in the body of Alexis.
Well, where did Alexis go?
She's now the lady in white. They switched bodies.
Well, why did you say that?
Because you don't spell everything out. It's scarier that way.
I think it's scarier when you actually understand what's going on.
Oh, thanks. I'll keep that in mind for my next story. Themes that are so scarily clear that even Claire can understand it.
You should!
I won't!
But you never...
Speaking of changing the subject, do you get picked on a lot?
Why would you ask that?
Just the stuff you said at the beginning, and the fact that you're out here by yourself. You seem alright, though.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, no one else thinks I am. I've always been the girl on the outside looking in, you know? It sounds lame, but...
No, it sounds depressing. I'm glad I'm not you. Do you ever have a thought you don't say out loud? Hasn't happened yet, but I suppose there's hope.
It's alright. I haven't wanted to be me for a long time either. It's rather lonely.
Well, you're here with us, so maybe this summer will be a little different.
Yeah, maybe it will.
Hey, why don't you tell the next story? I mean, if you have one.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not much of a ghost story, though.
that's okay, as long as it's good.
Okay, wait. I thought I was gonna go next.
No.
Oh.
What's it called?
It's a story my dad used to tell me. And it's called Sullen Summers, the Case of the Dead Dame.
You're kicking me to the curb?
I don't want to, Sullen, but I'm tired.
That's just because you're performing too much. Maybe if you...
That's not it. I'm tired of you, Sullen. I'm tired of you always having something else to do. Tired of you making promises and never keeping them. I'm tired of you not having enough time for me.
Wait, what? I've got plenty of time for you.
Really, Sullen? When was the last time you saw me perform? Do you remember? It was 9 months ago today.
Was that a Wednesday?
I don't know. Maybe.
Then it wasn't me. I was at a poker game. I told you about it, so it's probably been more like a year and a half.
See what I mean? And if it isn't a poker game, it's one of your cases.
Fortunately, I'm Sullen Summers, ace private eye. I solve cases.
You haven't solved a case in years, Sullen. I'm sorry.
No, that's right. It's actually been 4 years. But solving, almost solving cases is what I do. It's my life, you know.
I do know. But there was a time, Sullen, that I was part of that life too. Not anymore. Don't.
Don't say it, another man. I couldn't bear that.
I was going to say I need to leave.
Oh no, I didn't mean I wanted you to leave. I just... Look, it doesn't matter. Do you still love me?
Sullen, I think I'll always love you, but we need...
What's the... What, Carissa?
You would think, after breaking my heart, you could at least speak to me in a nicer tone.
Look, I'm in the middle of something here. And
I see. Well, you need to come back to the office.
Why?
2 reasons. 1, Simone Silvershoe stopped by and needs to talk to you. But more importantly, I need to talk to you about some pictures I found.
Pictures? Sorry. Fine, I'll be there in a while. For Simone. Now can you head back to the office so I can finish talking to Torchy?
Fine. But don't be too long.
Why don't you hire her as your secretary? You know she's never gotten over you.
Felt like I owed her something. Plus, she was always there staring at the window. And the office is on the 4th floor.
Is your tooth hurting again? You really should get that looked at.
I will. Hey, wanna grab some coffee or something?
No, I gotta get to the club. We have a short rehearsal before the show tonight.
That's right, Simone told me to perform me at her joint. I'll be there. I just have to stop by the office really quick.
The show starts in an hour. You'll never make it.
I'll be a little late, but I'll be there.
Promise?
No matter what. And after the show, we'll meet at our spot. Then I'll fix things, okay?
I hope so. Well, I have to go. So, I need you to keep your word. For me. For us. And watch out for puddles.
Finally done talking to your hussy? Twitchy Blaze, what a ridiculous name.
Ridiculous? Your name is Carissa Cranberry. What are you doing in my office?
What took you so long? Why are you wet?
I got lost. I fell into a puddle. So what are you doing in my office?
What are you doing with these pictures? Is this your lady on the side?
It's a pineapple. It's a case I'm working on.
What case?
The case of the purloined pineapple. So these pictures are evidence.
Even this one? Where she's wearing a bikini?
Can't a dang pineapple wear a bikini?
Do you find her prettier than me?
What?
Do you find her prettier than me?
It's a pineapple.
Answer the question, Sullen.
Yes, I do. And you know what? I find this pen prettier than you too.
Oh, really? This pen?
Could you get off my desk?
Never getting off this desk again.
Why did the lights go off?
Because I turned them on. Put them out of the bed.
Simone Silvershoes, the bookie with the heart of gold. Good to see you. Or not see you.
Yeah, not being able to see me part wasn't that dramatic as I thought. Maybe I should turn the lights back on.
Yeah, maybe. Where's Carissa?
Over here. Just fell off the desk.
That was. Are you alright?
I am. No thanks to you.
Sorry, I didn't know you were planning to fall off my desk.
You would have if you were still dating. Don't say anything. It would only be a lie.
Then can I talk to Simone? Alone?
Fine, sure, I don't care.
She's one crazy brat.
You can't even imagine.
What happened to... We fell in a puddle again, didn't you?
Yep.
Big puddle? So,
Look, I don't have the money.
what about your cases?
What about them? I haven't solved one in years. 4 to be exact. So, I got this purloined pineapple case I might actually solve.
What's the case?
The case of the purloined pineapple. There was another detective on it, something. Not anymore.
What happened to her?
She was found, what was left of her, with some other broad tied up in chairs. Apparently, they were eaten by a pack of wild dogs.
That sounds disturbing.
It was.
Did you have anything to do with it?
No,
What's wrong?
one of my teeth in the back was killing me.
Let me take a look. I do a little dentistry on the side.
What is going on here?
Do you need something?
I need to be able to trust you, Sullen, which apparently I can't.
We're not dating anymore, Carissa.
You wouldn't say that if you were still dating, Sullen.
She got you there.
Don't help. What are you doing?
Stay here, because I obviously can't trust the two of you alone.
Fine. Where were we?
What does she mean she can't trust the two of us alone?
She wouldn't trust me with a pen earlier.
And I still don't.
So, how much are you going to get paid for this purloined pineapple case of yours?
Enough to pay you back and get me and Torchy a cheeseburger. Maybe some fries. Crap, I've got to go. I told Torchy I'd be at the show.
You're not going to make it. The show started an hour ago. There's one tomorrow. I'll catch that one.
No, I promised you.
Officer Sullen Summers. He's a private ace. Liar. Oh. It's for you.
This is Silvershoes. What? When? Were there any? Oh, so Torchy.
So, Torchy, what happened?
Okay, yeah, he's here now. It was a fire song.
At Silvershoes?
struck through the lights above the stage. Everything's gone.
Is Torchy?
She was on stage at the time. There was nothing we could do.
I've got to get over there.
Solon, she's gone.
It doesn't matter. I promised her.
Well, I guess somebody's back in the bucket!
Solon, you came.
A little late.
I figured you would be.
I got lost on the way to the office and
Fell into a puddle again.
a really big one. Should have listened to you.
I'm glad you came.
Yeah,
You heard about the fire, I suppose?
no one got survived.
I didn't make it, did I?
No.
I'm not surprised. Not very many people survive a burning ceiling falling on their head. When I saw you, though, I had a little hope that maybe... But then I saw a look in your face. Guess we weren't meant for happy ever after, were we?
I've never been much of a prince anyway. Don't like the dress either.
If you knew I was dead, why didn't you come?
I promised I would.
I want to tell you something, so...
Are you still breaking up with me?
No. I wanted to tell you before I went to... wherever. But you were always my ace private eye, Solon Summers. And I'm going to miss everything about you.
Even how I found the puddles all the time? Me too. Oh, everything. More than you know. I'm sorry in advance.
No more apologies. You were everything I needed. Even when you weren't. Goodbye, Solon.
Goodbye.
Are you crying?
Yes, I am. I mean, he finally kept his promise and she was... Any moment.
You were right. That wasn't much of a ghost story, but it was good.
Yeah. When you spend so much time by yourself, you tend to... Where's Lindsay?
Don't bite you.
I get that all the time. Where were you? I had to go to the bathroom, if you must know. Oh, I guess you don't need to be alone anymore.
No, not anymore.
You're welcome. Oh, don't start sulking. I'm sorry.
Really?
Why is that so shocking?
Hey, Claire, how do you tell your story now?
Done, Annie.
What?
Claire hasn't gotten a story right since ever.
Hey, for your information, I know this story. Kind of.
What's it called?
The Tale of the Golden Arm. Hey, you can laugh, but soon you'll be crying in fear. It was a dark and stormy night, the darkest and stormiest of nights since last night. So that was really dark and stormy.
Come on. I've stayed here so long. I hate being in the woods at night. Everything gets crazy. Squirrels. Beardy-eyed freaks. I know you're out there.
Did I scare you, Sal?
Yes, but the squirrel did it first.
Is that who you were yelling at?
Yeah.
You're losing it, man.
Yeah, I'm losing it, man. What took you so long?
I had to dig up 13 graves to find the right one.
Why didn't you just look at the name on the tombstone?
Suppose I should have thought of that first. Well, at least I found some pretty cool stuff from the other ones, and I found the golden arm.
Don't say that so loud, Jamie. They can hear you.
The squirrels. Have you actually seen any?
No? But that's how you know they're out there.
Then we better hurry. Can't imagine how tough bones are to cut through.
gross.
Yeah, she's held up surprisingly well for being dead for over 200 years. My sandwich! Could not remember where I put it.
Wait, you put your sandwich in that?
Apparently. Oh, here it is.
And you're sure this is the right one?
Don't suppose there are a lot of golden arms lying around in graves.
I wouldn't bet. My mom harvested golden arms when I was little.
Really?
No. But I wish she had. Harvesting golden arms was the key to popularity when I was from Michigan. This is it. Now we'll be set for life.
That is, if we survive.
What?
Wait, you haven't heard of the legend?
No, what are we talking about?
The legend of the golden arm and what happens when somebody steals it?
What happens to them?
Well, legend has it that the woman the arm belongs to comes back to get it, and then she... Oh. Well, I guess we're about to find out. Quick, Sal, we need to count.
Jamie, kiss both her arms.
Who summoned me?
You're not the lady with the golden arm, are you?
Do I look like I'm missing an arm?
No.
Then I suppose I'm not.
Well, who are you?
I'm Bloody Mary. You called my name 3 times while looking in a bathroom mirror. That's obviously not here. Because we are in the middle of... Wait. Is Claire telling this story? Really, Claire? Again?
Man,
Do you ever get a story right? Ever? And why do I have to be in every single one you screw up? See, this is a golden arm that belongs to someone that doesn't have 2 arms, like I do. Okay? So now what's supposed to happen is the person whose arm this is, the one without 2 arms, comes shambling out moaning, "Who has my golden arm?" And then she kills them both.
That's what I was about to tell you, Sal.
Well, that would have been scary.
Wouldn't it?
Well, it doesn't matter, because it didn't happen.
so you're not in this story either?
You think? Yet here I stand. Idiot.
Hey, play off for a little.
Are you speaking to me?
No, ma'am.
Good, because if you were, I'd pay you a visit tonight and kill you.
I think I'll go over here.
Bloody Mary,
What?
I think I have an idea for this to all make sense. Since everyone's already here, if you're all agreeable.
Ooh, I
Me too.
Of course you two are. You're random characters that could literally be played by anyone, and no one cares. But yes, I will be in it, since I really have no choice. It better be good.
Oh, it will. Hopefully. So, Bloody Mary's appearance was shocking to everybody but me, because I'm the one telling the story. But what happened next was even more shocking.
Where's the car?
There is no car.
But I'm hooking, see, I have a hook, and I don't need a car.
That's not a hook. It's a spatula.
It's not a spatula, it's a spatula. Is Claire telling the story?
That's it. I'm done. And don't you even say my name once, let alone 3 times.
Well, are you two, you know, because I could get my hopes stuck in your bag or something.
Are we what?
You know, boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh, no. This is a working relationship, strictly platonic. How can you even see that? That's disgusting.
Hold on. Really? Disgusting?
Hey, don't take it personally.
I think I should take it personally. Someone calling you disgusting is rather personal.
What? Do you want to be my boyfriend or something?
No? Well, maybe. It's more I'm bothered that you find me basically repulsive.
No, I didn't say that.
Maybe not in words, but intention was there.
See, even Smadulahan agrees. I can't work with you anymore.
But so don't say that, you know.
No, I don't. Not anymore. And we're finished as whatever we were. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend, obviously.
What? So come back, I'm sorry.
Think it'll be alright if I go.
Yeah, I think that would be okay.
So, that was bizarre, Claire.
Yes, it was. Claire, has this happened before?
Let's just say no and move on, okay?
That is a great idea. Besides, it's getting late, so it's about that time. For what? You know. Oh, right.
We're really gonna do it?
Why not? That's what we came here for.
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about our story. The one we're going to tell you. The one story that Claire actually knows. Well, sort of.
What is this, some sort of weird performance art?
In a way. Want to hear it?
Sure.
Good. Because you've got no choice. Now, Danny, I want you to understand that this isn't some made-up story. It's real, and it happened. Right here, in these woods, and in that very lake. You see, there used to be another camp, but now there's only one. That's right, Camp Espantosa did close down, but once was the most popular camp in the state, until the summer of the three. The three? Yep, 3 sisters, the meanest campers to ever come to Camp Espantosa, or any other camp. Now, we're not talking ordinary mean, we're talking evil. And there's nothing they wouldn't do to hurt another camper. And they should have been kicked out for all they've done, but somehow, nothing was ever proven. So, the other campers were forced to live in fear of the 3!
What kind of things did they do?
They mocked, harassed, and basically tortured anyone that saw as weak. Anything another camper cared about was fair game. They even managed to get a hold of some people's most embarrassing secrets and blackmail them.
They would take the other campers' letters from home and they burned them. If they never got any letters, why should anyone else? No one could prove that they did it, but the other campers knew. The worst thing they did, though, was befriend a lonely little girl, Samantha. She was a lot like you, a little different, not the good kind. And since she was new, she desperately wanted to belong. So, the 3 sisters decided to help her with that, in their own special way.
They let her hang out with them, eat lunch with them, and even tell ghost stories with them. Samantha finally felt like she belonged, but not for the reason she thought. She only belonged for one reason.
What was it?
One night, they told her they had a special surprise for her and that she was to meet them at night in the middle of the woods. Right here in this spot, as a matter of fact.
She didn't want to go. She was afraid of the dark, but she felt like she had to. They were the only friends she had ever known. So she went, alone.
After walking for what felt like hours,
She made it where she was supposed to meet them, but they weren't there. She called their names but heard only the blowing wind in response, until she began hearing her name being whispered. She turned with her flashlight, trying to figure out where the voices were coming from.
Suddenly, something ran into her, knocking her to the ground and taking her flashlight. She began to hear laughter, and then nothing. She was alone in the dark.
Guys, I can't see you. Can you turn your flashlights back on?
No. Little Samantha became more and more afraid. Sounds around her grew louder and louder, calling out her name. Until she could take it no more. She got up and started running, but didn't make it far. She tripped and hit her head on a rock.
Hearing her fall, the sisters walked over and turned their flashlights on her. She was dead. Now they knew they couldn't just leave her there. So they picked up her body, carried it, put it in a boat, and rowed out into the middle of the lake.
Where they gently tossed her over the side and watched her sink to the bottom of the lake, never to be seen again.
And what?
Where's the ghost?
There is no ghost, Danny. This isn't a ghost story.
We told you for a different reason.
Which is, you see, Danny, when we heard of the sisters, we realized something. That we liked what they did. We wanted to be like them.
Do what they did.
But there was only one problem. You see, we needed our Samantha. We needed you, Danny.
That's not funny.
It's not meant to be. You're our Samantha, the lonely little girl who doesn't fit in, except at the bottom of the lake.
That's enough, you guys. You're scaring me.
There's no need to be scared. Danny, you belong there. With her, well, neither of you will ever be hurt again.
We're just messing with you, Danny.
What?
No, we're not really.
God, you weren't supposed to say that yet. You messed up everything. You're so close, Claire. Couldn't you have waited a little longer?
No, she was too scared.
You did this to make fun of me?
Well, no. I mean, it could have been anybody, but you just happened to be here.
You're just like the rest of them.
No, we're not. You know what? We probably are. But if we had just gotten to the end of it, when we acted like we were going to throw
We're
it,
not
making it any better. Lindsay. Look, Danny, we're sorry. We heard this story a couple weeks ago, and we came out here to see what had happened. And on the way, we talked about how funny it would be if, well, look, it doesn't matter. We shouldn't have done it.
You're right, you shouldn't have.
To be honest, maybe we could fall from it. I mean, we go to the same camp because it's the only one.
Have you seen me there?
What?
At camp. Have any of you ever seen me there? You haven't, because I haven't been at camp in a long time.
Ha! You don't have to try to scare us now. We said we were sorry.
I'm not trying to scare you, Lindsay. I'm trying to help you. All of you understand. Your story was good, but I can never be your Samantha.
Oh, no! Where did she go? I don't know what's going on. Guys! Get over.
I'm right there. I just want to fit in, to belong. They said I was their friend. I trusted them and they hurt me. Like everyone. Like you.
It was a joke.
That's what everyone always said. But the funny thing was, I never laughed. I almost said my big threw me in the lake, you know.
What?
I suppose they thought I was trying reaching out to them, but they were running too far. And I couldn't swim. And I've been down there ever since. The bottom of the lake. You can't imagine how lonely I've been. I wait here most nights, in this spot, waiting tonight. Because the lonely little girl finally has a friend. 3 of them.
Okay, well, we're officially creeped out, so we'll be heading back to camp.
You're never going back to camp again! What? Because you're going to be here with me. All of you! You can't. Trust me, I can.
We were nice to you. For the most part, we don't.
Deserve to die? Neither did I. My only sin is being different. I can't change my fate, but I can make sure I'm never alone again.
The counselors will be looking for us by now. And
Find you? Like they found me? Trust me, they won't. Because they never look